Hi everyone, Paolo here. Welcome to the channel where I make how-to videos. I'm back with another Unreal Engine tutorial. In this video, we're going to learn how to use the Modular Rig Editor on UE 5.4, which is currently in preview. So I'm going to cover the Control Rig Editor basics and how it compares to the Modular Control Rig, which is experimental. Then test the rigs out in a level sequencer for animation. So let's get into it. So I have here a 5.4 project, and we're gonna look a little bit on the control rig, which is Unreal Engine's solution for animating characters directly in the engine. So if I go to my content drawer here and go to the mannequin, UE5 mannequin under meshes, if I click on SKM Mani Simple here, right click, select create, I now should see a modular rig option along with the control rig. I'll first dive into the control rig and show you how it used to be done and how it's a game changer with that modular rig. So with here, you need to define a bone. So you have that rig hierarchy here, and you need to define a bone where you want to control. So for example, I want the neck. I'm going to right click on the neck and select new, and then new control. That's going to create a new control here. I'm going to hit Shift P to remove that from the hierarchy, and it's going to put this down here at the bottom. So on my viewport here, you can see I have that slight orange shape in there. I could go to the details here and change the shape to something thick, and also scale that to 3. And rotate it by 90, so it's doing like that. So now I have a control. Now I'll drag it to the graph here and get the control. Now I want to set the position of the neck bone depending on the control. So I'm gonna get the neck and set bone and hook up the execute there and wire up the transform from here to the value there. So on my viewport here, if I rotate this, that should animate the character. So that's how you would do it before, and you would do it for each one of the bones you want to have a rig for. So let's jump back into the content drawer here. I'm gonna right click on SKM Mani again and click on create, and this time let's look at the modular rig. So that's gonna create this control rig. Open it up, and this is how the editor looks like. So you have the viewport here which has a socket and has an instruction on which module you need to drop. So on this section we have the module assets, and here we have the module and the connector to it. Also on the right here, I have the rig hierarchy. So you have the details here, and then you have the rig hierarchy. Notice on the details here, if I go look for the spine, which is the one that this socket is asking, drop the spine module here, you could just drag it like so, and it would auto-populate this for you, and it would also create several more assets here in this section. If I click one of these rigs here, you would see this item has been created procedurally, so you can't modify this control section here. You could change the position and everything here, but I don't recommend it. And if I go to the rig hierarchy, you would see that the bone hierarchy is here at the bottom. It created these controls for me. Now it created new sockets. You just need to hover over it and figure out which module you need to drop. So this one's for the leg. It's asking for the leg module, so I'm gonna grab the leg module, drop it like so. It's gonna connect that here, and also do it for the other leg. It's gonna connect that as well in there. And at the bottom here I have I think this is the foot module. Yep, so drag the foot module like so and drop it on the other side as well. That's how easy is it to rig now. And then for here, it's the shoulder. So look for the shoulder module, drop it like so, and similar here, drop it like so. And there's an arm, and do it for the other side. And there's also fingers, so for each one of those fingers you could drop a control. I'll do that later. Let's just do the neck. So for the neck, I'll drop it like so, and basically it's pretty much wired except the fingers. So if I select a control here for the head and rotate it, it should rotate the head for me. So that's how you would rig it up. So let's set up the other fingers here. So just go to the finger module here and drop it either here on the viewport, or you could also go here on the rig hierarchy. So you could drag it directly on the socket. So thumb goes there, and I could do it again for the pinky here, and also the index. Cool. So that should handle the right side. Now the left side. Cool. So pretty much everything's rigged now. It also created some pole vector for us. If you can see this thing here, it's a pole vector. So what the pole vector is for the this particular IK. If I zoom in and select this IK and move that, so you could see here that the legs would bend on the pole vector. So all of that created for us by this modular rig tool, which is pretty awesome. Cool. Let's compile. Let's save. Let's go back to my level here. Now I could drop that modular rig asset here. It's going to create a level sequence, and pretty much you could go ahead and animate your character. So I could let's search for the head control and create a keyframe here, and probably on the 90 there. Yep, save. And then when you play that, oops, let's try that again. Cool. And you could go ahead, bake the animation, save it if you like. So that's how you would use the modular rig control. Hope you like this short, easy video. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Please subscribe to the channel. Cheers. Bye for now.